Hello, everyone. We're going to talk about the next project, which is the media assignment number 5, which is outside the box. As you can see by this one that I just quickly did, it can be a very simple image, but you can see that it looks like this tiger is starting to try to crawl from out of the picture, which I created a frame and come out of it. This is a nice little skill to know. So this way, like graphics wise, it's something that you wind up seeing a lot of times with like sports players and things like that, where they cut out like a box behind the person and their head sticks up at the top or something along those lines. So the first thing I did was I went online, Google, I just searched a random image, just something to be able to play with. Make sure that you scroll all the way up to the top before you start searching anything. Make sure that you switch your tools to larger than 2MP, so this way we can get a nice big image. I'm picking this one because it's going to be easier to extend this leg outside of the frame, so this way it gives that impression that it's coming out. There's other options that were there, but this one just kind of jumped out at me, pun intended. This one's the one that I did, but the image was a little bit smaller than I would like them to be. You can see it's already at 119% at this size. So when I go to print, it may not actually look rather big. So I'm going to download it. Remember, you hit Control, click, open an image in new tab, and then I'm going to Control, click, save image as. If you notice, after you save it, I'm just saving it on my desktop. It comes up here, the actual file. If you click this little line here and hit Show in Finder, it's going to bring up the image immediately for you. So all you have to do is just drag that down to your Affinity button and it will pop right up for you. The next step, add a new layer. We're going to dump in white. You can see I have white selected. I'm going to create a frame around this, so I'm going to grab the Move tool, and basically I just kind of want to make them even on this side, so I have, let's just do about 200, and I'll do 200 from the top. What I'm doing is I'm putting guides in, so this way I can easily select. So if you notice that down the bottom, that looks like 1300 and then 2 lines. In order to go back, I'm going to go up to 1100, but then go down 2 lines. And that should give me an even 200 pixels away. Same thing on this right-hand side. It's 2 lines short of 2000. So I'm going to do 2 lines short of 1800. So I grab from this left-hand side. If you're trying to figure out where I got these guides from, where I'm pulling from the side, what I did was I went to View and Show Guides. That's allowing me to pull these out. Okay, so if you don't have these rulers on the side, you should have Show Guide, and I'm sorry, you should have Show Rulers as well. Now my image, I want to bring that back in. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this area. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hit Add Layer Mask, just like we did before. So actually, pardon me, we were supposed to not select yet. We're going to actually add the layer mask first, and then click on the layer mask. So you can see how just the layer mask is highlighted. And then I'm going to select. So my apologies. Then I'm going to dump in black. So I'm switching my color to black. I'm going to dump in black, make sure only the layer mask is selected, and I'm going to dump that in. And just like from the last video that I showed you, we're going to use white and black in order to add or subtract stuff. Black subtracts the white background. White is going to add it back in if we need to add it back in. So because of the way that this is lined up, I don't have to do too much manipulation on this. I want to leave the whole back side of this tiger in. And I'm just going to come down here with a 100% opacity, semi-hard brush, so around like 50s, 60s. And what I'm going to do is with black, I'm going to just come in here and you can see, just by holding the brush over top, you can see that it starts erasing it away. Do a little extra at first. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come in with the white, and you're just going to put back the areas that it needs to. Try not to go over that box too much. Like, so if you come back over that corner too much, just like I just did there, come back with a tiny brush, switch it back to black. And that's it. Upload your projects, save them correctly, make sure you take your time, do it right, and have fun. This is a nice short project, should only take a class period. Thank you.